here? There. Yeah, let's pop this out. Oh, wait. I'm going to be busy on the left side. So, yeah, I can go ahead and do that. And get that screen set up. Let's go ahead and open up a new file. Sure. We can start off with that and expand it. Let's see, canvas size, percent. Both of them. Yeah. Oh, good God. Okay, I did not mean for it to be that color. Let's... I see. Alright, and let's take care of that. Alright, good. Hello, Amethyst. Hang on, let me look for the... Thought I had it up. Amethyst Majesty 25, thank you for joining. There's a few other users currently active. David 80s, Derek the Brony, and of course Dice, aka Equestria Guy. Angela Speed, how are you doing? Magical Star Flash, hope you're having a good... Well, I presume you live in England, so I don't know the time zone there. I guess an early morning. Oh shit, I forgot to update the Nightbot message. Well, crap. Why do I always feel like I'm missing something every time? That's a me thing. Don't dwell on it. Yeah, there's supposed to be a, like... Yeah, log in with Twitch. Of course I authorize. Alright, okay. Commands, or... There's a new message I have to put in. Top chatter, Equestria Guy. Custom... I gotta take care of all this crap. I don't know how. Basically, it was just to give you guys a heads up on the next milestone, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you know of at this point. I'll go ahead and start the other stream's call, because it's currently empty here right now. So British time is 8 hours ahead of California time. Hello all. Okay, so I presume it's 6 a.m. at... No, wait. No, it's 4 a.m. Because it takes 4 hours from now would be midnight. And an additional 4 hours, that would be 4 a.m. So 4 and 4 is 8. Let me just pull this up again. Let's close this. Hello, BlurGryphon. Hello, and hello, PS5 ad. Okay. This one, Sackboy's Adventure. Oh, I think I know what that is. Zico, Arkstone, 492. Thank you for joining. You know, I feel like I should have gotten myself like a glass of water or something to like, because I made like a thing of stew. I had to put some spicy shit in it.
Like I like eating stew.
Yep, I like a good thing of zing. Or actually, no, it's chicken corn chowder.
I was gonna make a funny rhyme.
Ah.
I was gonna say eating some stew so he can poo.
Oh.
Yep.
Angel of Speed, the Doodle donations are still in the GoFundMe. It can still link you there if you click on the donate button on the About tab. Periodically, Nightbot will have a link provided every like 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah, I meant to go in there and actually say, hey, at 2700, Brett will do this, And I still keep my word on that. So at 2700, I'll do a smash and pass, a smash or pass on the Ultimate Smash Bros. Because that one has like all the characters. I'm not going to be including the Earthbound characters because that's just nasty. That's gross. Bacon bits for some extra protein. Yeah. Bacon's always fun to have. Bacon. Also, I made a thing of hot cocoa.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
I mean, it is that time of the year where now people are making hot drinks or something like that.
Or eggnog.
Oh, I love eggnog.
All right, I'm gonna say it.
What?
A lot of people have been liking Sonic Frontiers.
I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad because, like, despite how cynical I've been over, the Sonic franchise, like almost every installment, it's probably going to be garbage again, or it's probably going to be, notorious. Sonic Boom had it. There was, what was it, Sonic Origins or something like that. There's just negative shit. But with Frontiers coming out, they're saying, hey, this is good. And
like
that actually, because also, sorry for the interruption, this also proves a point that I've been making. Take your time with what you make. And I've been hearing they spent a lot of time making, Sonic Frontiers.
It was 5 years in development.
5 years, yeah.
Okay, I agree with the take your time thing, but then remember that if you're going to take your time, don't take too much time with it. Look what happened with Duke Nukem Forever.
I think Duke Nukem Forever, I think there was some ideas they had, but I think that also has to do with cultural change.
I mean, that too. I mean, if you want another good example, Guns N' Roses' Chinese Democracy.
I don't even know if they were trying at all. But also, here's a good example of taking your time to make something good, despite how long it took. Fear Inoculum by Tool.
Yes! I know that some people are like, but we shouldn't have waited so long.
Well,
I still like the album. I still thought it was good.
I still have yet to, listen to the album, but I hear that it's absolute fire. Which...
I really recommend hearing it. It is goddamn good.
Yep, I'm gonna be listening to that for the next couple of hours.
It's not that long, thankfully enough, but
no, I still like making jokes about how long Tool songs are. They're like at least 6 minutes each track or something like that.
Each song, majority of the songs off the record are close to around past 10 minutes, with the final song being around 15 minutes. Still good album. Still very good.
All right. Golden.
Yes, Raiza.
I'm gonna get us the Game of the Year edition.
The Game of the Year edition?
For Hot Wheels.
Oh. What's the difference?
It comes with a lot of expansions.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
Raiza's a good boy. Everybody hug him.
Yep. I should already, let's switch this all the way over. Yeah. I should also make a separate page to check on the GoFundMe. So, chat, at about $10 at your request, I will doodle anything that you want me to draw. Keep it PG, obviously. Don't make it, no lewd shit.
Don't make it uber not work.
Yeah, no, I think I know that's obvious to a lot of you, but sometimes a lot of us, we put a little too much trust into some people, and it's like, oh dear God. You want me to do that? Holy shit.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be Raiza requesting more Waluigi farting.
Yeah.
You mean Wario?
Wario. Why did I say Waluigi? Fuck Waluigi, Jesus.
I definitely had to look up some references. Don't expect masterpieces off of this.
Keep it clean, man.
Raiza, he's not drawing Squidward.
No. Cavatina said, keep it clean.
Yeah, in the chat.
Yeah.
Pixel Luigi. Equestria, don't encourage it. Just don't.
If someone ends up requesting Golden to draw Corpse Husband, I'm gonna start laughing like a maniac.
Question guy, I don't know what you're talking about.
Squidward.
God fucking damn it. God damn it, Raiza. You shit-faced troglodyte, you absolute asshole.
What did he do?
Look in the goddamn chat.
God damn it. Raiza, I'm gonna ground you. I'm gonna ground you.
What, are you suddenly his parent?
What the fuck?
Yeah, really.
I'm apparently the Feeny to him, so.
Feeny!
Feeny!
Alright, so... No. Brush. Come on. It would actually help if I had this on. There we go.
That's cute. Let's see.
Also, Riley, I take you really enjoyed the Weird Al movie?
The movie's supposed to be like a parody of those autobiography movies, isn't it?
Yeah, it's literally poking fun at biography film.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of fits considering Weird Al's entire shtick of poking fun at, not poking fun, but parodying known songs, so
Yeah.
it works.
It's not a Fox stream without Louis. Fucking Cavatina. What did I just say, Raiza?
Nothing.
Bonk the Raiza.
It kind of reminds me of the beginning of you ever seen Hot Shots?
No, I have not seen Hot.
Alright, that's fair.
Did you hear about the... Go ahead.
In the beginning of the movie, a guy decides to like spin his plane like upside down and a bunch of stuff is falling on the canopy. I'm like, alright, knock it off. You're gonna poke somebody's eye out with that. Okay. And you just see the stuffed owl like fall down. And then he just like does a quick barrel roll and he's like, what did I just say? Yeah, Hot Shots had some pretty funny moments. Alright, so Equestria Guy is stepping in and make the first donation. So, do you remember playing D&D, the game on GBA, Eye of the Beholder? No.
Did you hear about the Weird Al movie coming on the Roku?
Weren't we just talking about it?
Were we?
Yeah. I just mentioned it because I thought Riley was in the call because he actually watched it last night.
Oh, I zoned out. I'm just really surprised Daniel Radcliffe is in it. Or he's playing Weird Al.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job.
It's interesting.
Honestly, I like to see more of Daniel Radcliffe doing more than just be remembered for Harry Potter.
I mean, he was in The Woman in Black, which was pretty good.
I don't know what movie it was called, but there was a movie where he had guns stuck to his hands.
Dude, there was a movie where he played a dead body.
Oh yeah, that was a Swiss Army Man. That was a A24 movie.
One of those.
Yeah,
artsy
one of
type
those
movies.
like. Yeah, if you know anything about A24, you're just like you're either expecting super creepy horror, artsy awesomeness, bizarre imagery, or a combination of the three.
Well, I heard about what's it called? The Little Shell, who's trying to like find something about their parents or something. It's like part claymation, part live action.
Wendell and Wild.
Huh.
Wendell and Wild. Okay.
I need to lie down for a little bit.
All right.
I ate too fast.
Oh.
Let's see.
I mean, they did also recently finally release the trailer for The Whale.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing so much about that. I can't imagine what Brendan Fraser must be going through.
What?
Yeah.
The Whale.
Mm-hmm.
From Darren
The
Aronofsky.
Brendan Fraser movie where he plays a 600-pound man trying to reconcile his relationship with his daughter.
The movie's not out yet.
Oh,
It's gonna be out until
been at
December.
film festivals. He's gotten standing ovations for it.
Okay.
We all support Brendan in this household.
Yes. Brendan Fraser has got some kind of wholesome nature to his personality.
He's a good boy. I love
He
him.
is a good boy.
George of the jungle.
Yep. Watch out for that tree.
To swing or not to swing?
I still remember him as Rick O'Connell from The Mummy.
Also, yes, question guy. $10. I'll do a little doodle at your request.
A little doodle garbage.
Keyframe, how was Cider Fest or Cider Ponyville Cider, whatever, I forgot what it's called.
Cider Fest.
Oh, they're asking me a Cider Fest one? It
Yeah.
was fantastic. I had a great time. All my panels went great. We raised $33,000 for the Wisconsin Humane Society.
I heard you ate a $200 apple.
It wasn't 200. It was over 100 though.
That's
was
an expensive apple.
Let me explain. So, I was on the Hooves Line panel with Saber, AC, Silver, and Paleo. And that was fun. Everyone said that they were surprised that it was my first time being on that. Because I was a natural. Humble brag, humble brag. But, the last segment they did was Helping Hands, which is when someone sticks their arms under your arms so they become your arms, you know? And they were doing some kind of apple bloom thing, and Saber took a bite of an apple, and AC kind of just... It was AC being the arms while Saber was the rest of the body. And AC dropped the apple, and it fell onto the stage. So I grabbed it, got it signed by everyone involved with Hooves Line, which was me, a member of Step to Harmony, Saber, AC, Paleo, and the two musicians. And I said that for over $100, I'll eat it on stage while making eye contact with Saber. And it made like 110.
Yep.
That's so funny.
And then later on, the musicians came on with a cheeseburger that was a wrapped up like McDonald's cheeseburger. And the wrapper was signed by all the musicians, and they were about to start the bidding for just $5. And I heard someone out in the audience be like, "Don't eat it." The musicians were like, "Don't eat it." And I said, "No. I'm not going to say for $100 I'll eat this. I'm saying that this has to be $100 or over, or I will eat it." So I think it made also like 110, 120. That's how you get the big bucks, man. We also found a spatula on the floor from one of the improv games that happened before, and we impromptu auctioned that off, and that sold for like 140. So now floor spatula is a thing.
Tari from SMG4 series. Hang on, Tari. Hang on.
But it was a lot of fun. I had a great time, and I hope Charlie and Michelle have me back for more Charlie Con fun with Winnie 2023 and Ciderfest 2023.
Okay, so, Equestria guy, you just want me to draw that? Super Mario Glitchy 4.
He's holding a duck.
And an NES controller.
But yeah, now I'm in recovery mode.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy. Thank you for the hot chocolate, by the way, babe.
You're welcome.
It was very rich. And my tummy is full of steak and hot chocolate. And I don't know why I was possessed to order the combo at Outback that was steak and wings. I have not eaten the wings.
She, by the way, to key. Oh.
That's where they always get you.
Okay.
Oh, well, she's holding a duck. Pardon me.
All right.
But yes, Brett, you can go back to that being your full headphoneness. I'm going to nap now. Goodbye, everyone. I'm going into the ether.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so what the hell is this?
A duck, obviously.
I,
That's so true.
all right. I'll try to draw this out. Can't make any promises. Oh yeah, it would actually help if I had. No. Okay, I don't know why that happened. No. Brush tool. Thank you. All right. So let's shorten it down just a bit. No. What the fuck? Def, what's going on?
I'm fixing around with my microphone.
All right.
Give me a quick minute.
All right. No, zoom in.
Is that good?
You're good.
All right, there we go.
All right. So this is gonna look a little stick figure like at first. This is just a little reference, and this one is kind of like that. That's supposed to be the torso. That would actually be good if, you know, there we go. I didn't realize there was a new Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie out, which I never knew they were making one. Yeah, kind of the same thing here.
Yeah.
They still make episodes?
No, they're making them. They're gonna release a movie, another one.
That's weird.
Yeah, but then again, I'm not surprised. Aqua Teen was technically Adult Swim's cash cow.
I was never a big Aquaforce fan. Like, there were some moments that were funny, but just
Yeah,
never was me.
same with me. I think the reason why, I guess, for some people it was just funny was because it was just too surreal. But I just couldn't get into it. I just thought the show was, and this may be sacrilegious to many people, I just found it boring.
Golden. You know what game you should play?
What?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that game take a long time to go through?
But it's so good. And it's like you can do the main story, and that's really it. Like, you gotta specifically play Explorers of the Sky. 'Cause that's the best one.
I mean, I've heard that one was good.
All right.
I still find it weird that, you know, Pokemon, with how much they do like to promote the anime, they never actually pushed for a Mystery Dungeon anime.
They did a special, and that was it.
Yeah, they did like multiple specials, like 3 specials of Mystery Dungeon.
Dude, they knew they were making furries and didn't realize it. That's probably why they stopped.
Yeah. It's weird
But
because I feel like if they had just simply branched out to other, you know, anime mediums, the current anime wouldn't have so much of the negative reputation that it has today.
I
'Cause I know
love
that-
the Mystery Dungeon series. I played every single one.
I wanted to play Mystery Dungeon way back then, but I could never get the games.
They're so good.
I
Like,
mean, you turn into a Pokemon. That's literally everybody's dream.
because, like, it's a dungeon crawler, and you wouldn't expect a dungeon crawler to be so fun. But you put Pokemon in it. And then the ending makes you cry.
I wanted to be a Sableye, but Sableyes are apparently an enemy in the game.
There's a chance you can recruit one.
Probably. I've always had a thing. I've always liked Sableye, but then again, I'm a big fan of just the dark Pokemon in general. Unsurprising. Also, Lucario, because everybody is a bitch for Lucario.
I'm a bitch for Lucario.
Can you blame them? And I don't blame you, because Lucario's fucking badass. And not just because he looks like a fucking dog. Is he a dog, or is he a... I don't even know.
Technically, he's a jackal.
Well, that explains it. He's a badass jackal. I still remember I had my dad buy me Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, which was actually pretty good. Also, probably one of the few times a Pokemon actually dies and never comes back.
Yep.
Well, Selby died in the Selby movie.
Yeah, but then Celebi came back to life because of some sort of cop tease.
Did he? I don't remember that.
Are you talking about Pokemon Forever?
Yeah.
Oh god, that movie. That movie was so boring.
Like, many people's problems with Pokemon Forever was the ending, where Celebi dies, and then, like, a portal opens up, all the Celebes from time come out, and just resurrect Celebi.
Imagine watching that movie on acid.
Jeez.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know, ask Riley.
Dude.
Wait. Oh, damn it! I was on the wrong layer. Fuck.
Golden, you're on the wrong layer!
I'm telling Dusk.
True.
Alright. So I'm on this one. Okay. I know a way around this. If I can...
I shouldn't be trying to sing Corpse Husband. I cannot sing Corpse Husband. That voice is too goddamn deep.
There. That's better.
And if anybody in chat knows who Corpse Husband is, I'm going to be incredibly happy. Watch Pokemon on drugs, it will fuck you up.
I think that'd be the most fun.
Damn
I mean, you would see that as fun, Raiza.
I mean, like, that just sounds like a funny time.
Ah!
Riley in the background glaring at you, and Aeon just face palming.
No, they would watch it with me.
Wait, am I...
See, I've heard of Corpse Bride,
There.
but not Corpse Husband. Corpse Husband is basically a he was a horror narrator, but now he's he's like a musician. However, most people just know him for his incredibly deep ass voice. Seriously, that guy's voice is so goddamn deep, it's not even funny.
This came off. This came off.
Oh, it's fine.
And a couple of tiny springs that, like, fell out of it.
It's okay. It's just the eraser.
Oh.
Alright. If I use the wrong layer, I just use the lasso tool on my R copy. Yeah, no, what Renaki said, I just do the same thing. Okay. Alright, and... Yeah. Can't make promises on making this look accurate. Oh, yeah. That's the other part of...
I mean, if it makes you feel better, you can make him look like Henry Stickmin.
Yeah. Henry Stickmin.
Here comes Charles!
Alright, here I come. Da 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 da. Fail.
This is the greatest plan!
I am the action bald man. I did not expect to laugh that fucking hard.
You laughed for like 2 minutes straight.
Oh yeah, no, and everybody remembers that. Like whenever I get to like making a highlight reel of this, it's gonna be a really big one because it's gonna be me constantly laughing. I might make some vectors where I'm like just falling on the floor, just dead.
Oh, I want to see. Oh, I'm gonna love that.
Oh wait, the ear. Was
Also, this one's been on my mind because because I still find it funny, mainly because of how you presented it. The can we give a moment of silence for Danny? Because no silence for Danny. No silence for Danny.
That was so funny.
Oh, it was. Human anatomy is hard. No shit.
You killed Danny.
I
Get,
didn't
like, a
mean
moment
to.
of I still love the. Can we get a moment of silence for Danny? And then just out of nowhere, no silence. For Danny. Like, oh my god, what did Danny ever do to you, man? Oh, it's so funny. Raiza is squishable, and everybody knows it.
Right, and I'm guessing this is like the pink. Oh my god, I can't. Human anatomy is a bitch.
Human anatomy is a bitch.
Bless you.
Salud.
All right, so let's zoom out. Rubber ducky. So
Poke the ducky.
let's try doing that. And I know, like, things are going to be very disproportionate. I should make these fingers bigger. Okay, not that big. Jesus Christ. Maybe? See if I can fit
Cause maybe.
Alright.
I know I'm gonna get shot by that.
I mean, at least you're not singing, what's it called? Saying Ernie songs on Sesame Street, though.
I'm not gonna be.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how squeezable is Raiza?
20 out of 10.
Oh my god, that's such a high number.
Cause you are squishable. Can't be the only one who thinks that.
Maybe.
Squish is rising regardless.
Alright, and... Alright, so let's get a little bit of that sleeve there, part of her wrist. Get the rest of this down. And a little upward this way. Alright, so make this little curvature of the torso. Curve it a little more this way, and yeah. This is a pretty big one. I wonder if there's anything happening. Alright. So yeah, we're still at 650. So yeah, 50 more bucks and I'll do a Smasher Pass on Smash Brothers. Alright, so let's curve around the pelvis here.
I'm just now remembering that one time Mark said, "Hi, my name is Markiplier, and I'm gonna teach you how to smash a bottle against your head."
there's a lot of silly shit that he has done. Bow dog, bow dog, bow dog, bow dog.
I still love the fact that in that video, he literally is the one pushing Chica.
I love the one.
And then if you actually put the
I still love the one where he was testing out some kind of dog dryer tool, like some kind of dryer product, and he goes to grab Chica, going, "Oh, Chica," and as soon as he's like picking her up, he's like, "Ah!"
She's like, "No, Dad, I don't want you to do this to me."
gonna look like garbage. Oh, I just now remembered. The hair was beyond the, yeah, okay. That needs to be fixed. No. Okay, this is gonna be cheating if I do this. But I gotta get this done. And I just hit the microphone. No, not like that. Is there a way to change the, anchor tool? Doesn't look like it. Electric Bunny Studios. I hope your day is going well and sending you love and the crew and the best of luck. Golden Fox is the best retro gamer. Golden Fox fam, team Golden Fox. Electric Bunny, thank you very much for that. Oh, Chef Chica. And I remember Chef Chica.
Oh my god, Chef Chica. I think I even remember that that Mark had to clarify, hey, by the way, I actually, yes, made the food edible for Chica, because apparently pasta is bad for dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost dog. Punk dog. What other one has he done with Chica?
There we go. Alright, so... Alright, and...
Remember when she tried to play and Chica the dead and she either. Aww. Chica's a good girl.
Yeah. That's something Chrissy said best. We don't deserve dogs.
No, we do.
We don't.
Too precious.
Let's go ahead and just remove this portion. Alright, so let's work on this hand here.
He even has an animation with Chica reenacting the Mufasa betrayal from Getting Over It. Oh, perfect.
God, watching Markiplier play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy was just hard to watch.
I mean, like, I think it's just so incredibly depressing because, yeah, it's a little like it's funny when he does rage games, but
this one is
Bennett...
just like I felt like legit rage coming off of him, and you could tell he was miserable.
Yeah, this wasn't like the usual times where like a rage game would just be like, oh, you can probably shrug it off and it's funny and just move it on. Considering that Getting It Over was legitimately made to piss off the player, with Bennett sitting there making his snarky commentary, yeah, you could definitely tell Mark absolutely hated every minute of the game.
I'm about to say, Jacksepticeye was immune to it.
I mean, it's Jack. The guy is too happy to be pissed.
Yeah.
I think the only time that ever happened legitimately was when he called out the people who were making jokes about his dad.
Oh.
There was things
Wait, you
too. There was a small drama. Not really a drama, but like apparently
there was like a weird trend of like these immature like assholes deciding to make jokes about Jack's dad.
Yeah, no, not cool.
Yeah,
fucking...
it wasn't cool, and everybody was pissed off at these people. And, you know, these people still revel in that type of drama, but they still ignore it.
There was a thing going on where Jack was watching Naruto for the first time, and he was like, "Hey, I don't think Sakura is that good of a character," and everyone flipped their lid and started spoiling it for him
Oh,
out of
assholes.
spite. And I'm just like, why? He's not
It's a
wrong.
Let's
fucking
see.
TV show. I think you need to get over yourself.
I'm just
What
like, I
about-
mean, he's not wrong that Sakura's dog shit.
Let's see. What about that one game Mark played where he was trying to platform as a zombie? Oh, you're referring to that game. That one. But at least with that one, you can at least kind of make the argument that, hey, the controls kind of suck, but Mark could kind of just shrug it off and move on afterwards. And I think he only played it like maybe a couple of times and that's it. Whereas with getting it over with Bennett Foddy, he actually
would
had
not
to
stop, and I was just like, dude, just stop. You're making yourself miserable, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
And like at least with the other ones, you could kind of see humor into like he's sort of at least trying to have fun with it. Bennett Foddy was the exception. You could tell he was pissed.
I'm watching Critical play Sonic Frontiers, and this shit's insane.
Yeah. Let's see.
Alright, so
Also, the whole people spoiling Naruto to Jack kind of reminds me of the stupid bullshit that happened with Mark when he played Undertale.
oh,
Yeah, that was bad. I think that like this, and it was for the dumbest reasons too. People were giving him shit because he gave the characters the wrong voice, and as usual, they were trying to dominate. They were trying to kind of push him in the direction of how he should play the game. Which I get it. People want most of the Let's Players to do the pacifist route or the genocide route.
play it like this, play it like that. Shut up.
Like, the thing about Undertale, what made it so good is that everybody can have a unique experience to it.
Yeah, when someone tells you you're supposed to play like this and that, you're taking it away.
Yeah, and obviously Mark didn't really like that, and I think some people spoiled the game for him, and so he just said, fuck it, quit the game, didn't get back to it, and he only started playing, he only did the stream where he and, what was his name? Tyler started playing it again, but mainly just, I guess, out of obligation.
I think the only time it's okay telling someone how to play away is if like you're trying to do something specific. Like, let's say Undertale, for example, if you want to do like one of the many endings, you have someone help you to do that.
Well, yeah, that would have been perfectly fine. And the thing that kind of just makes me eye roll about the fan base giving Markiplier shit for that, he would have still done pacifist anyway. Considering how Mark tends to at least try to get the best endings of the game, he would have at least pushed forward for a neutral ending, and then he would have gone to a pacifist ending. But I guess people just really had to be dicks about it. Kind of sucks too, because I think he would have done a really good job playing the game.
Some people just need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, on the plus side, at least Jack ended up having fun with the game, and same with Ross and Barry on Steam Train. Although I've never seen Jack or Barry and Ross's Let's Play of Undertale on the Genocide Run. Good God, I don't want to imagine that.
What is the point of this? There we go. Oh yeah, I still
On a
gotta get the
happier note.
feed over this. On a happier note, I recommend Frey Jin for Mac or Jack animations.
She's animated Mark reviewing Amazon Defense products, and it's pretty. Oh right, I do remember he did that. He fucking reviewed Amazon Defense products. That was actually fun. I still remember when he reviewed the flashlights.
I've seen a guy like go through like Chrissy showed me. It's a dude who's like testing out like almost major cookie brand, like Oreo and Chips Ahoy and such.
Huh.
Check at the time, I kind of agreed with him. Oh, it's supposed to be facing a different direction, so let's fix that up a
A little funny fact about the flashlight one. Mark was unable to show the ultimate setting of one of the flashlights he bought.
Mm-hmm.
So he uploaded a he uploaded the more like ultimate setting on like how it works on TikTok, and as he's showing it off in the little TikTok video, he shines it to the sky because it's very bright. And immediately as he puts it to the sky, you hear Mark immediately go, "It makes the sky blue. It makes the sky blue. That's a problem. That's a fucking problem." And he immediately starts to go back inside, terrified, because apparently the lamp, the flashlight, was so strong that it actually could be considered, I guess, like a searchlight, because it literally did make the sky blue. Like you have to have very strong and like lumens to pretty much make the sky blue. And he was panicking. I think someone in the comments even said, I think he got a ticket for that too. But I can't be so sure if that's even true because I can't find any evidence of it.
Let's try to work on this foot. Still seeing if there's any other donations involved.
Hey, Raiza.
Yeah.
Squidward.
Squidward.
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass.
Fucking ass.
That still cracks me up.
I still want to know where the hell that meme came from, because so many people pushed it around. I'm like, where is this from? Was it just for like a? Was it like just one of those random like dubs someone did, like the one of Eggman saying, "So this just in, Sonic is a bitch," or something along those lines.
Somebody must have been a really good job, like a good voice actor for something like that. I'm pretty sure Solar would know about it.
Mr. Squidward.
I should kick your fucking ass.
That's a good meme.
I remember when I was like younger, I used to hate SpongeBob so much.
I mean, I can understand why, especially considering the tone that the series has,
Like,
with it kind of being.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, with like the show being a little bit juvenile, SpongeBob being kind of annoying.
SpongeBob just drove me nuts. That sheepish laugh that he had was like the biggest reason above all. Like, I couldn't stand that laugh.
Something that apparently SpongeBob did recently, I think it's kind of cute. Apparently there was an episode where like SpongeBob and like all the little Krusty Krabbians like go on a little bus tour trip to the surface world. And like there's a scene where they're at like a parody of the Krusty Krab, and it's all of the voice actors like of SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Patrick, Sandy, etc., 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 at this restaurant.
Damn, dude. That's...
I'm like, that's kind of cool.
I will give you that, yeah. I also remember that one episode where Krusty Krab was trying to get, I guess the reason why, because of the dolphin. Yeah, no, it was just annoying. Anyway, the episode, it's with SpongeBob and Squidward, and they're carrying a pizza to their customer. And the thing, I remember that episode because I was like legit heartbroken when I heard what the customer was, like something about not having their fries or something like that, or not their drink.
Well, basically, SpongeBob and Squidward went through an entire journey just to deliver this guy's pizza. Mm-hmm. And SpongeBob's all elated and happy. He gives the dude the pizza, and the dude literally gets pissy because they forgot his drink.
Yeah.
Never mind that the douchebag never specified, "Hey, I want a drink with my pizza." He just said, "I want a pizza," and that's it.
He wanted his Diet Dr. Kelp.
And just like, I saw SpongeBob, like, he just completely, like, collapses to the floor. Tears are, like, pouring out. And then he, like, soaks it in and just lets it out again. And it's just like... Okay, Squidward, go kick his ass. Because, like, that's actually one of those occasions where I actually felt something off of SpongeBob and not out of sheer annoyance. It was just like, yeah, the guy got what he deserved.
Well, this one's on the house.
Pab! Oh, Jesus. Sorry, didn't mean for it to be that loud.
No, you're fine. Yep, he ate the whole thing in one bite. All of it? Without a drink? Without a drink.
Yeah.
I love the ending, too. Now, just take me home. Are you kidding? And then he just drives him back to the Krusty Krab, which is literally like 1 feet away from them. Oh, my aching tentacles.
SpongeBob Sweet Victory special during the halftime show. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I remember venting to that in a call one time.
Everyone was so sad.
Like, everybody was pissed.
I mean,
That would have been the most goated halftime show ever.
Yeah.
Like the biggest reason why it was so stupid was because the NFL acknowledged it and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, we're gonna plan something." And all that they ended up doing was just having Squidward come in, introduce the band, introduce quote unquote genius, to which out of nowhere Travis Scott comes in, rapping fucking sicko mode. And of all the bands that they could have gotten to perform at the Super Bowl, goddamn Maroon 5!
I'm now just mentally hearing, she said goodbye too many times before.
No, they didn't sing that song. Instead, they sang the fucking, like, the fucking electro-pop song that they've been doing recently. Which, of course, ended with them singing Moves Like Jagger and Adam Levine going, "Hey, I'm gonna fucking take off my shirt to show off my sexy abs." Motherfucker, you are not hot. Stop
Look
thinking
at my
you're the shit.
abs.
Also, reminder that these are the same, that the NFL and my second to the Super Bowl were the same people who were like, "Oh, Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction? Oh, let's ruin her career. Let's pretty much fuck over her career. Oh, but Adam Levine's taking off his shirt? Oh, that's fine. He totally did a good job, even though their performance was considered the worst of the Super Bowl in a long ass time.
Yeah, I can see how much of a cop-out that is, and just, like, how messed up it is that, like, they're being so dishonest. Oh, yeah, we'll bring something. Yeah, they brought something, all right. It's the equivalent of a middle finger.
Yeah, and not to mention, they didn't even mention Steven Hillenburg in this thing. It's like, then what was the point of putting SpongeBob in the beginning? You guys said it was going to be a tribute to him, but nope, you just instead went Maroon 5.
Sweet Victory.
They were supposed to play. You know, a fucking like hockey game ended up doing a far more better tribute to SpongeBob, to Steven
Yeah, I heard
Hillenburg.
about that.
Like, I remember seeing that shit and just going, "Holy shit, this is actually far better than what the NFL, than what the Super Bowl gave us."
That says a lot.
Yeah.
It definitely says a lot. Yikes.
I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Apparently, to many people, the best Super Bowl performances was when Michael Jackson did it, I think in '93. I think the other one was the Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson one. Wardrobe malfunction incident aside, and of course, Prince performing Purple Rain in the rain.
In the rain. Ooh.
In the rain. After that, it just sort of became like obsession with having celebrities, like just random pop celebrities perform. Which again, I don't mind, but you need to have sort of an atmosphere, like a huge energy to it. Then again, the Weeknd's performance was great, and so was the recent one with all the big time rappers like Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Snoop Dogg. So I guess they're learning. I guess you could say they're learning. They're learning from their mistakes.
It says from Angel Speed that he has the latest donation.
Ooh, nice.
Krusty Krab pizza. It's the pizza.
Oh God, YouTube Rewind.
Yeah, nobody likes it.
I never watched YouTube Rewind. I just always know I've always heard how shitty it was. I never really just.
It didn't start off like that. Originally, it was considered really good, but then it just started to get less and less interesting and less energetic, and it just became pretty clear that it was just YouTube trying to pander to the corporations because they had become a brand point.
Oh.
I mean, case in point, for the 2016 one, they I think it was the 2016 one, they infamously snubbed PewDiePie from it.
Jesus, why is it flickering like that?
What?
Ew. And I know many people don't like PewDiePie these days because he's lazy, because many people think he's just lazy with his videos, all the controversies, but come on, how the fuck are you gonna snub PewDiePie, who's one of your who's one of the most subscribed YouTubers?
Let's be real. PewDiePie can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's already made his, like,
Yeah,
he already did his job of fucking YouTube.
Well, yeah, I understand that, and I definitely do agree that he definitely made it to the top. But I feel like because he made it to the top, he just doesn't give a shit anymore. Because I personally, I've always been very, this is probably just me, just my own problem, because I've never really gave a shit for PewDiePie. I did watch his Let's Plays growing up, but he wasn't really that, it just didn't really pique my interest. But I always felt that his later videos were just kind of him being bored and not giving a shit. I mean, he's doing reaction videos at this point.
I mean, it's just like I don't know. I don't fault him for kind of being lazy with it because he has nothing to really do anymore. His life is set.
So again, I understand that, but just because you ended up making it already to the top of the YouTube thing doesn't mean that you should just simply be like, oh, I'm not going to really put any effort in my content. I mean, again, look at Markiplier. Markiplier has a good, steady subscribe count, and while you could probably make the excuse that he could just simply sit back, relax, and just do Let's Plays all the time, he doesn't. He's done a couple Let's Plays. He does some horror. He does a little bit of side projects on the side, on the way back, with the In Space, the A Heist, the A Date, and of course, the most well-known one, Unus Annus. PewDiePie could do something, but he just doesn't. He just decided, oh, nice. Looks nice.
Yeah, I got another donation by Angel of Speed.
Angel of Speed.
Yep.
Oh, Raiza's clone.
Yeah.
I find that so funnier than it should be.
I'm just now imagining that episode from South Park where it's evil Cartman versus another evil Cartman, and the boys are trying to decide which one's the real Cartman.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave it as that.
But yeah, all I'm saying is, if PewDiePie really gave a shit, he could have just simply gone the Markiplier direction instead of just simply going, I don't care anymore. PewDiePie tried to scaring PewDiePie, but got canceled. Well, to be fair, Scare PewDiePie got canceled because of drama. Y'all remember 2015 YouTube was not a happy time. Correction, 2016 YouTube was not a happy, because that's when all the corporations kind of came in and went, yeah, we're gonna start pulling out ad revenue from y'all. Sorry. Which I know people blame PewDiePie for that. I don't think he was at fault, but I don't think he didn't help matters either. And then at this point, it was just YouTube kind of looking for excuses to constantly be like, oh, we're gonna screw over everybody because the corporate giants are taking away our money.
My money!
Because it's all about the money at this point and not about the actual content, YouTube.
It's all about the money, money, money.
Money!
Alright. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. Share screen. Bleh. All right, there we are. All right.
Oh my god, what are you gonna do with Raiza?
Well, first I gotta like draw his head.
It's me. Hi,
It's a-
me.
It's a squishable boy.
It's the clone. It's the clone. It's the Angel of Speed clone or twin brother.
The twin brother. I didn't know you had a twin, Raiza.
Have you ever seen Parent Trap?
Oh god, they're twins separated by birth.
It
I love The Parent Trap. That was a good movie.
was.
Oh, Equestria Guy. Yes, I remember when Storyfire was a thing. I tried to register there. They had too many restrictions.
Storyfire was Storyfire was a thing.
Yep, I was not surprised that it shut down. I was like, you know, maybe if you weren't so strict on everything, and you know, maybe if you let people move like their actual content there, instead of you have to make your own original content instead of just your existing one. It's like, dude, you're asking us to put an extra effort on something, and for what?
I mean, from what I've seen, it's not shut down, but yeah, that restriction wouldn't help matters.
That was just like no, because like I couldn't upload my like MLP videos there. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you had to be there at the right time to see if you can call like you have to like fill in a reason why you should be allowed to upload videos. Like, what the fuck was that? If there's any competitor that was so close to fighting YouTube, and I would have loved to have seen it return, it was VidMe.
Yeah, I remember VidMe was a thing. That was like a very good... That was like a really good goddamn website.
Okay, this is a big floofy hair here. Oh, yeah, it would help if I finish the chin here. Oh my god, it looks like a snake head.
And again, the reason why was because of the competition, but honestly, I feel like it was just because of because YouTube barged in and was getting more monopoly money.
And the sad thing is that I still remember, like, because YouTube has like no competitor, so they're like, we can't do anything to convince them to get their act together over something.
No, they're not gonna give a shit, especially with Susan on the fucking as the
Yeah, and how long has she been running YouTube for?
for too goddamn long. If I'm gonna be frank.
Oh my god, this looks like garbage.
The only thing I know about Susan is Ludwig and Moist Critical talk to her.
Yeah, and so many YouTubers absolutely despise her. I remember, like, Jay Aubrey in particular would have so much animosity towards Susan, constantly calling her lovely Susan due to the fact that she would restrict his videos. And that he and the Right Opinion ended up making a podcast together called Susan's Boys. Like the hatred was right there.
I just don't think that. I don't think it's a good idea to talk shit to the CEO who gives you money.
Yeah.
I mean, they really don't. I mean, these people don't give a shit. They're like, what's she gonna do? Shut down my channel? Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we already saw what happened with H3 Productions on Twitter. He continuously pushed Elon Musk, and Elon Musk's response was to suspend him.
Yeah, that was really funny, actually.
But then again, Ethan kind of stopped being the YouTube crusader and just became another obnoxious drama channel. So fuck him.
What the hell?
I mean, again, the other I was gonna also say the other YouTube website you could use for that type of stuff is BitChute. But the problem with BitChute is that there's a lot of
stuff,
bad people on the platform.
I think realistically, there's no reason to leave YouTube because Uno, you make money from it. And that's the primary thing.
Which, again, fair. I guess the reason why so many people would be willing to leave YouTube is because they're so tired of YouTube's restrictions. Especially considering that we'll try to do something... Like, we'll try to fit their demands of... We'll try to fit their standards of the videos, and they'll still find an excuse to flag a video down. Like, if I remember correctly, my friend Dan struggled for, like, a month and a half just to follow YouTube's guidelines of, hey, don't use an X amount of seconds of this song. And despite the fact he fit it to a T, YouTube still went, this video has copyright infringement.
No, I'm not surprised. Case in point, Angry Joe. 4 seconds.
4 fucking seconds, and his videos got fucking flagged.
Yeah, apparently 4 seconds is somehow stealing your copyright and doing damage to your brand. Wasn't the threshold supposed to be 30 seconds?
Yeah, but with YouTube, it just doesn't give a shit about, it doesn't really work there. Oh, and for a little bit of a little fun fact, the video my friend was trying to upload, which he did get it uploaded, but again, it took him like a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
The review for Kiss's album, Music from the Elder.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, he wanted to give that album the benefit of the doubt. I haven't seen it, but I think he said it wasn't that bad. But it just was kind of weird to imagine Kiss, the band that literally sings about partying and drinking, decided, hey, we're gonna make a serious prog record. Yes, because I want to trust prog music to the guy who literally said he was gonna copyright the Devil's Horns and keeps constantly saying rock is dead.
Rock's not dead.
I fucking hate you, Gene Simmons, and you're the worst.
It's like I keep hearing from people saying like, "Oh, rock is dead, rock is dead." It's not dead. It's just not relevant. And
it's just not.
Yeah, and you kind of have yourselves to blame because everybody's being too picky on how they want rock done.
Yeah, they either want it to be done, they either want it to be actually, experimental or straightforward or even unique, or, oh, but I want it to be exactly what I used to listen to!
Yeah, you're not going to get exactly what you listen to. Just make it sound good. That's it. It's not that hard. Put some effort and put in a fucking melody.
Equestrian guy, I get that. But like the last time they did music videos, they used Katy Perry. So it's of course going to get copyrighted. So it is what it is.
Which is just like, that's why I take issue with those music critics. Because when they go to criticize something, it's for like whatever dumb reason it is. Oh, the lyrics are abysmal because they're so cheesy. Well, maybe that's what the idea was with that song. Like, I'm not going to straight up say that, all songs are good or all songs are bad. But it is subjective, and it's all just, personal preference.
Yeah, and I think the problem is that some of these reviewers tend to forget that it is... Your opinion, at the end of the day, is subjective. You can't act like it's an objective opinion.
Yeah.
And that's what some of these reviewers tend to act. Like, don't even get me started. Like, they're the ones who literally like to bitch and whine about nu metal. And I get it. Nu metal has a lot of flawed bands. Like, many of them that kind of didn't help the genre. Limp Bizkit, for example.
Oh, no, Limp Bizkit's always the primary target, but go ahead.
Yeah. Even though, personally, for me, I don't think they were as bad as people make it out to be. I think it was just the overexposure. But anyway, but people tend to forget that there were some pretty decent nu metal bands. I mean, case in point, do people forget that motherfucking Korn is one of them?
Korn!
And Linkin Park.
And Linkin Park, even though Linkin Park tried to step away from that, they still were at the end of the day a new metal band. Hello.
I mean, new metal was just kind of like fading away in the mid 2000s. Like it kind of became less relevant, so they seemed like they had to like take a different step. And
Yeah.
honestly, I do commend them for, trying something different instead of being the same thing all the time. I actually remember at one point people were getting on the band's case. Hey, can you make like another album like Meteora or Hybrid Theory? It's like you're asking
No.
for the same bullshit. Yeah, you're asking for the same burger. Try other things.
Yeah, it's like this one reviewer. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to start drama. I cannot stand that they're like. I got really tired of them because of their pretentious like 80s, 90s, like their 70s, 80s like rock mentality where they just seem to bitch and whine about hair metal because hair metal did a lot of bad things to music.
Hair
It's
metal,
fun.
Hair metal is one of the most overhated type of like music or genres ever out there. Like, yeah, obviously hair metal's not really metal, but did they
It's
really
fun.
just? Yeah, it's fun. The Final Countdown. What's that song called? Oh, we're halfway there. Living on a Prayer. Or Here I Go Again. Those songs I still love listening to. They're epic and they're fun.
What there?
Hello, Misty. We're just rambling about You're just missing out on some.
Yeah, no, hair
things.
metal gets a stupid amount of hate for some of the dumbest reasons. You know what it is? Because it doesn't sound extreme. It doesn't sound
It's like
serious.
just because it doesn't sound extreme doesn't mean that it isn't good.
Also, if you
It's
want some good like hair metal music, like the older music of Twisted Sister, like Burn in Hell and We're Not Gonna Take It.
Let's also not forget that these people will literally bitch and whine about hair metal. But gee, what's one band that they actually like or reference a couple times? Guns N' Roses. Or what? Do they not count because they ended up changing their style afterwards? I don't think so.
It's
And not to
not
mention
that
Axl
much of a
Rose.
difference. Yeah, Axl
Yeah.
Rose is a nutcase.
Axl Rose is an infamous idiot. But anyway, this one reviewer is such a pretentious snob when it comes to like current music that I literally remember thinking, I bet he's one of those people who bitches and whines that Metallica became mainstream in the
Right.
90s. And wouldn't you know it? In his review on Saint Anger, he ended up basically mentioning how there's three types of Metallica fans: the ones who think Metallica is a shirt brand, the ones who pretty much only know Enter Sandman, and of course the fans that wish for the glory days. Listen, sweeties, Metallica's never going to come back to the first 4 albums. Get over it.
Also, they would need their bassist again, who yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Cliff Burton. Rest in peace.
Something I didn't know about until I found out. He actually was the one who did the riff for Whom the Bell Tolls.
Yeah.
Like that was actually bass. Like I would have never known about that.
Yeah, many people have stated multiple times that if Cliff hadn't passed away, he would have been incredibly talented in the world of metal.
Well,
In particular, like everyone cites the riffs of Orion, which is the badass instrumental from Master of Puppets, as a prime example of that.
come pulling faster.
So how are you, Misty?
Well, I'm
You're cutting out a
doing
lot.
okay.
You're cutting out, sweetie.
Wait, why?
For some reason, you're cutting out.
I thought that was you guys cutting out.
No,
No.
it was like R-E, but now you sound fine.
The
And now you cut out again.
maybe it
Discord,
needs a restart. Do you mind if I'll be back?
yeah,
Sure.
go ahead. Discord, get your shit together.
I mean, to be fair, I'm happy. At least Discord actually does attempt to fix up the issues in comparison to Skype, who just went, we're having issues. Let's just keep pushing ads. What's the worst that could happen?
There's a reason why I stopped using Skype. It became less relevant. The thing with Discord is that it works in the same way like in Internet Forum, which I don't know if any of you remember in Internet Forum. That's it was a time when people would make posts about opinions and everything. But now, it's
Reddit.
yeah, like it's old shit. But they had, the way it worked is that the forum would have topics, and they would have a topic that someone would make, and they would just talk about it. That's kind of the same thing when it comes to servers. When you're in someone's server, you have whatever topic it is, like one about movies, one about games and such. That's kind of how I treated my server at first. And yeah, I did make the mistake of making too fucking many. But they all seem to be doing their part, so can't complain too much.
Yeah. What was I gonna mention? Oh.
Hang on, let me see
Well,
if I
like-
can make...
But yeah, I
Damn
was
it,
just
not
gonna
again.
Ooh, but yeah, I was gonna mention that that's kind of the type of reviewer I hate these days. The ones who are very pretentious and far-thrown ass and treat their opinions as gospel. The only reviewer I've noticed that I actually like that isn't like that is a YouTuber named Wyatt XM.
Uh-huh.
Problem is with Wyatt is that he does more like he doesn't upload that much, and all the recent videos he's done lately is just showing off his vinyl collections. Which, okay, fine, your vinyls are pretty cool, but Jesus Christ, dude, I just want to see you talk about music, not just, hey, look at this vinyl I bought. Hey, look at this vinyl I bought. That being said, how the fuck does he have so many goddamn vinyls? He's like at part 34 of that series.
I saw that Pro Jared has kind of changed this format to talk about like what kind of news they were able to find, like from retro games. Like, oh yeah, the year was 91 and this happened. Oh shit.
I hate it when I try to be very optimistic. I try to give channels who change their format in a certain way the benefit of doubt, but when they end up changing it so drastically, I just am not that invested anymore.
He got
I know many-
shafted a lot, to be fair.
Wait, what?
Did he get shafted a lot with a bunch of allegations?
Yeah, from what I remember hearing, first Pro Jared got accused of first a lot of shit happened because of the allegations against his wife.
Oh, you're talking about 2019? Yeah, apparently he was he was already making a divorce, but his wife found something through his phone that apparently he was cheating on her. And then there were a bunch of allegations, I think, on Tumblr where he was accused of sending stuff to certain people they're not allowed to see.
Yeah, he actually did a video addressing that situation, and some people actually looked more into the post, but to make a long story short, the Tumblr thing is half true. He did admit that he did have the Tumblr for body positivity, and he did interact with some fans, but he stated that the two people who accused him of that type of stuff had actually, fabricated many of the accusations against him. Especially considering the fact that he pointed out that for how uncomfortable they were and, deciding to report it to somebody, they went to the gang grumps instead of the police. The other thing that he pointed out, in particular with his wife, he and his wife had actually, to pretty much make a long story short, he and his wife have been going through a rut in their marriage, and they decided to do an open relationship. And around the time that this was around the time where Ross and Holly were divorcing, so he and Holly decided to be the ones to try to do this whole open relationship thing, whereas she was doing it with some other guy. For some reason, his wife didn't like the idea that he was with Holly, and it just kind of caused the entire issue to explode and pretty much lead to a divorce. And then I guess after that, his wife just decided, I'm going to try to ruin him by saying that he did X and Y. It's basically a very stupid quarrel battle, and I honestly feel like they shouldn't have made it public. Reminder that YouTube need to keep their lives not so in the audience face.
Yeah.
Am I getting hit in the head?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
Silly
what Angel
Raiza.
Speed wanted.
Oh,
Silly Raiza. But anyway, back to with Project. Hello, Misty.
Do I sound any better now?
Yes.
Now you sound better.
Yeah, apparently my computer needed a complete update and restart, and I didn't know. So
Doesn't surprise me considering how obnoxious Windows can be with that type of stuff.
yeah, for me, whenever this happens, and I start getting audio cutouts, I know. Oh, it needs an update. Sometimes it's better just to get that out of the way.
Yeah, it's always better just to get that out of the way.
All right, so that makes it 2 doodles so far.
Yay! I was gonna
right.
mention like one example that comes to mind with a YouTuber who kind of changes their style and you just become very tired of it. Ooh, is Mudahar.
I've seen Mudahar as just that guy who just talks about whatever current topics there are.
Yeah, I mean, but back then he didn't do that. Back then he was he did creepypasta readings. He did a couple of Let's Plays. He also did like the thing I really liked from him was he would actually explore the deep web, because back then, according to him, he used to be a security tech. I think he used to be involved in internet security. So
Also,
he knew.
Someone in the chat, I don't know who, I lost it, asked, "Why are you bonking the hippogriff?" And my response to that is because he a horny griff.
Oh,
Oh my!
Whoa,
Oh my God!
Graphic there.
Oh my! I mean, Raiza is adorable, so.
Go to horny jail. Bonk 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 bonk.
No!
I don't think that would work as horny jail. That's brain damage.
No, that's punishment.
I'm getting some water.
Now I want to see Misty torture Raiza in her usual trolling way.
Oh, I got a better idea. How about I start torturing you?
No! No! No!
Oh, Deathy boy, your squeals only fuel me.
Editor taught you well.
Oh, yes, he did.
Excuse me, as I hide under Raiza.
don't put me in this.
Hide me! You're a big bird!
You do know he can fly, right?
I know, but I'm trying to at least make up for something.
Oh, baby. Are you sure you just don't want to be ridden? You are underneath him, like a bottom.
You're really enjoying this.
Yes, I am. I am an adult magical starflash. Also, I'm sorry if I'm making people uncomfortable. I'm just trying to make him uncomfortable.
Okay,
Like-
what did I just come back to?
Misty's
Everything.
torturing me
Oh.
Yep.
All right,
again.
so taking a look again to see if there's so there's only been
Oh,
20
I know
so
that, and that's what's making this delicious.
No, not November? How about non-stop November?
Yeah. No November was just a stupid meme. You walked into that magical, and don't worry, Misty, we know you are joking. Alright.
Hot.
Said something because Cavatina said she was really uncomfortable, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna step back a second.
You know what? I should draw that club and fill in some time.
I'm just gonna noogie Misty and Raiza, because it's fun to noogie both of them.
So, question.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What prompts you to draw doodles? Is it a donation or is it suggestion?
It works whenever you donate to... Yeah, it works through a donation through the GoFundMe. And after that, whoever donates, they're the ones who give out what they want me to doodle.
Oh, well, now I know the rule. Time to go donate some cash. Prepare for a $50 drop. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my god.
I mean, we're close to like $40 to reaching 2,700, which, by the way, chat, at 2,700, I will do a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Smasher Pass.
Do you have enough characters for that?
There's 86.
There's literally every character from every era of Smash Brothers.
And then some.
Oh my.
Hey, thank you for the rating, Drumstick. Love from the Drumstick Army. Yeah, $10 sketch. Let's see if there's anything here.
Which, to be fair, he only needs to say yes to one of them in particular. If he doesn't, I will fight you.
Back. Love from the Drumstick Army. Oh, God.
I've seen a few of his streams where he's just like binge watching a bunch of videos, like requested by
That's
people.
fine.
Yeah, and he was watching a couple of my the best of GoldenFox plays, and he'll provide his own commentary on it, and some of which are just hilarious. Like, for example, I did the Genesis Sonic, and he stops a few points because I said some things about Chris Thorndike, and he literally states that he's useless. He's a useless little shit.
I mean, yes, he fucking is. Everybody hates Chris Thorndike.
Chris Thorndike is the prime definition of a self-insert character. Like, that's
Oh,
all he is.
yes.
He is a fucking self-insert. Like, hey, I'm Chris. I'm with the Sonic and the rest of the people. I'm here to relate to the young audience, even though Tails was first made for that.
And let's also not forget the most infamous thing about Chris Thorndike.
No, don't leave me.
Literally ruining Sonic's chances of actually going home. What a little fuck.
He came around in the end.
Yeah, but I think to many people that was too little too late.
I couldn't stand how whiny he was. If anything, like, I saw that, like, what was it called? Fox Kids was, like, airing, like, a bit of Sonic X. I was like, oh, I like some Sonic games. I'll take a look at that. And it happened to be an episode where he's complaining about Sonic and the rest of the gang leaving back at home. Like, oh, I just couldn't stand him. But a friend of mine suggested I would have watched that one episode where they're out in space, and this character named
Hi, Kitty.
Cosmo.
Oh yeah, Cosmo.
Oh, Cosmo was a precious little bean.
And,
Let's not
like,
spoil.
Cosmo was the best thing about Sonic X. So, to anyone who tells me otherwise, you have no soul. Poor
I will say that
Cosmo was
I will
precious.
Misty, I will...
Also, Golden, check your donations.
Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, no, in regards to Cosmo, I thought that she was just just an excuse to be a love interest. Okay, I haven't seen anything updated yet, but...
I just sent you $10.
Oh, okay, so... Just waiting
Are
for
we
this-
drawing Mr. Krabs porn again?
No, not
No.
this time.
Not
punished-
this time.
We punished Raiza from doing it again.
You know what?
Yeah, and I
think-
said I wasn't allowed. It's fucking weird.
I want a sex Krabs laying on bed with a rose in his mouth. Draw me
Sex
low.
abs? You are
Draw
cutting,
me like one of your French fish.
You are cutting out so
I'm not-
badly.
I'm on my phone. Is that better?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm too lazy to get up to the tablet. I'm in bed. I'm coming from you live from my heated link. Actually, it's bed. Whatever.
I think the microphone on your phone is out. Do you have a pair of headphones you could put in?
Yeah.
I think I need to detail that a little bit more.
Oh,
Also, I finally watched a no commentary Let's Play of Silent Hill 3, and I can see why people love Silent Hill 3 so much.
is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, why does this bird man have a horn? Is it a bird
Oh,
corn?
he's being
No, he's
I'm
getting
being
bonked. It's Raiza getting bonked.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it's Rise at the Haunt. What?
No. Alright, so people are suggesting I say my work. Alright. I'll do it. Photoshop. On the computer. Alright. Yeah, I don't care about Creative Cloud. Stream sources and Doodle Garbage 3.
always save your work. Save.
And it's saved.
Good.
Oh.
Also, when the donation goes through, I sent you my doodle request.
Alright, I'm still waiting until that balance updates. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So you want me to draw your character in the let me see if I can. I gotta. There we go. And let's lower that. And come on. There we go. Okay, so give her. Let's see. Draw her giving you a drink of your choice. Okay, so I guess I could just draw some kind of glass here or something. Let me just. There we go. And just fair warning, Misty. It's gonna look like shit when I try drawing your character.
I don't give a shit. This is all meant to be fun.
It's not working again. Oh wait. No.
You do know you gotta make sure that the drawing is black and the ink is black. Yes.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to click that reverts back to black and white. I'm just yeah, I'm trying to make that work. I'm like, what the fuck? There we go. Now I can actually get started. All right.
Oh,
So
Yes.
thank you, Dicey. This is my bartender outfit.
it's cute.
The bartender outfit is always cute, and personally, for me, I've always seen it as sort of a reference to David Bowie's thing, Duke Persona.
Nah. Well, for me, I love to cross dress, and I have been in the food industry for a number of years, so drawing her in a bartender's outfit just made sense to me.
It's very classy, though.
It
Yes.
has a sense of its classiness. All right. All right. So trying
I
to.
don't know why. This reminds me of a commission I got a while ago.
What kind of commission?
Porn. I
Uh,
draw porn.
I shouldn't be surprised.
The more you know.
You know what? Maybe
Hey,
one of these days I ought to commission you. I got
I
a couple
am
of ideas.
I am the lewd dealer. I make lewds and I give you lewds. You pay me under the table. It's good. It's like
I
crack
mean-
cocaine.
I don't mind it.
Hey, and I'm addicted to loots.
Oh, yes, you are, Misty. Yes, you are.
Oh, Jeffy boy, are you sure you want to go there?
I mean,
Done.
who really wants to?
Don't test me, baby.
No.
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue. Keeping secrets from mummy.
Oh, God. What the fuck has started?
All right, Bayonetta.
We
These two-
are making Deafy Boy our bitch.
Everybody makes me their bitch.
That's
You kind of
because
brought
you
it on
are
yourself.
a bottom.
Oh, I don't do that, little one. I just make sure you have fun.
Ladies, please don't bully the poor backbone.
I'm not bullying him. If I was bullying him, I would say horrific things. But I don't, because he's too cute. And I protect the fluffy boy.
Misty, I would love to see your OC in a Chinese red dress.
Oh,
What's a Chinese red dress? Are you no, that's no, a kimono's Japanese.
It's oh, go on.
I was.
No, I'm just
thinking-
trying to make sense of it. That's all.
Was that shown in Turning Red?
I
Probably.
haven't seen Turning Red.
Oh, it's such a
Give
good
me-
movie.
Me either. I haven't seen it.
it's a great film.
There's a lot of things I haven't seen. I saw this funny post. This is really random. So one of a person that I follow, who I have like interactions every now and then. Her name is Glitterwave80s, and she said when anybody like says you have a great 80s costume, and then I reply to her, try going down the street and someone asking if you're trying to dress up from strangers when you're just trying to live a lifestyle.
Stranger Things is giving the love and attention to the 80s.
I know, but dude, it sucks. All I want to do is go get my groceries. Are you trying to look like you're from Stranger Things? No, this is my lifestyle way before. I've been dressing like this since I was 25. Here is the red dress. It's in other streams. It's an Amazon link. That's what he's talking about.
Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I've seen something like that in Turning Red.
A key pal. What David 80 said.
Is that Queep Pal?
I can't
know-
pronounce things.
Well, neither do I. I don't speak Chinese. Oh, that kind of dress. Oh, that would look hot on her. Ideas are forming. You know, you know what, baby doll? Thanks for the inspiration.
I'm trying to get the heck
I wonder how Red will make editor when he sees that.
Very.
Copy that link.
All right, and you know what? I think I need to zoom in a little bit more. Okay.
You know what? I wonder if I should actually just buy this dress and send him a picture.
Oh, your boyfriend? Or
Editor, yeah.
girlfriend? I see. For a second there, I thought you were dating a Floofy Boy. I was like, are you dating Floofy Boy?
Floofy boy.
Wait, are you talking about Def?
Yeah, for a second there, I thought you were
No.
dating.
No.
She's
you
no.
try,
She's
boy.
No. I just tease him up because I can, and he's technically part of my harem.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know the legalities and the technicalities.
yeah, and
But
Misty
no,
is-
he's dating Wolfhead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I know he's dating Mr. Ligma. I mean, that's the last time I saw his name, so that's all I remember as Mr. Ligma. But yeah, no, I knew he was dating him. I was just like, are you guys having a thing going on too? Is this like a poly relationship?
I mean, Misty
type
is in a
deal?
poly relationship with Editor, so
Yeah, I mean, editor's primary is Crimson. I'm just the second, but I love him, and I know he loves me just as much as her.
yeah.
And editor is taught me the ways of harem dating. Because he basically has one too. He's got a whole bunch of girls that he likes to mess with.
You're stronger than me, honey. I would probably, like, I'm so selfish. I am so selfish.
Oh. I do have a primary that I've been in a relationship with for 4 years. For privacy reasons, I ain't telling his name.
Fair
That's
enough.
fine.
So it's not my first rodeo.
I
Yeehaw.
tried a poly relationship that ended very horribly.
To each their own.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's not.
All right. Oh, this would be a good
And
opportunity.
trust me, I wouldn't suggest it to you if it's not something that you're comfortable with.
No, I'd be too selfish, and I'd be like, "Bitch, this is mine. Get your own."
Well, I can't tell Crimson to fuck off. She came first. And in all technicality, she would technically have the right to tell me to fuck off.
No, I get that. I would probably just like if I was in a poly relationship with my husband, I would probably tell the bimbo, be like, "Listen, bitch, tread lightly or I'll kill you." But I'm a very aggressive person.
I think I'm starting to remember the whole Ligma thing from Wolfhead. Yeah, that's when you were playing that organ.
Yeah, like he had his name, like Bless the Ligma. So now all I remember, like when I sometimes when we mention Def's boyfriend, I just remember Mr. Ligma now. That's like the code name that I associate with him subconsciously. Like, oh yes, Mr. Ligma, Wolf.
Yeah, because I remember telling him because when he was doing the payment for the little drawing Golden did, I told him, "Oh, an idea I have is you saying Ligma balls."
Oh, I thought he was actually talking about the condition Ligma.
No, Ligma balls.
That's the joke. You guys can laugh. Do not understand joke. Explain the joke. Not really a joke,
But if
it's
you
like,
explain a joke, there is no joke.
explain the joke. Oh, okay, fine.
You had your cold slot, sir. Anyway,
Still understand, like, do not understand the right humor. Please put in the correct CDs. What CDs? CDs nuts. Lol, 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 lol. I love that.
Oh gosh.
but anyway,
Yeah, no, Jet's videos are funny. You ever saying, Def?
I was gonna say I have to head off because I do have a 5 a.m. shift tomorrow. So.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, but thankfully enough, I leave at 12, so that's a plus for me.
Yeah, Yep, good luck, dude.
Alright, thank you, man. You all have a good night then.
Hugs, Steffi.
Night.
Nana.
Trying to... Come on. Ah, damn it. There we go.
Oh, I can't wait for.
Can't wait for what?
I can't wait for coffee in the morning.
The best thing of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
I mean, dude,
Coffee.
coffee's just amazing.
Gross. Coffee is
Yes, it
gross.
is. Coffee's not gross, miss.
Yes, too.
It ain't gross. It's very good. You gotta have it quiet.
No, I want my tea or I want my hot cocoa. You put coffee in front of me, I'm gonna throw it back at you.
Yeah, I'll just drink it off my face.
I already burnt my finger once tonight. I don't need to burn my mouth with that nasty stuff.
Yeah, Amber got banned on TikTok, apparently. I was like, watch. Sorry, my husband's in the background and we're talking about a very controversial YouTube figure that has total no relations to nobody I know.
Oh dear.
I call it hashtag Cookiegate. Essentially, the TLDR
Ah.
Okay. Excuse me.
I will boop you instead.
I'm sorry?
I said, no, I will not excuse you. I will boop you instead.
You will boot me instead?
Yes. Boop.
Okay.
I'm just being silly, that's all.
No,
Trying to see if I can make you laugh. Ah, oh no.
You know what? There we go. Let's move you here. There we go. That actually evens out the length of that leg. I think I know what to put over here. Actually, let's make this a separate layer so that way...
Well, it's bedtime for me, folks. I'll join along next time.
All right.
Night.
A good night,
Alright.
kitty.
Good night. Don't burn the house down.
That'll be-
No, dear,
Aw.
we're not burning the house without you. You're gonna sit here and eat pig. I mean, pet your pig.
I can't burn the house down. Okay, throws away the box of matches and puts away the gas can.
Commit arson on your neighbor's house. Remember, you don't eat mushrooms where you don't belong. Good night.
Good
All right.
night. For legal reasons, we do not encourage this behavior.
Okay, I think I need to do something about that leg. It looks way off.
Shorten it.
There. Something about that just looks off. What? Let's erase this top portion here.
What, Dicey? I don't have anything right now. Has a big wide smile on my face. You can trust me.
I have no idea what is going on.
I'm reacting to the chat.
Okay. Found the problem. The marquee tool was active still. Alright. That's pretty close enough there. Alright. Let's go ahead and color in the tuxedo. Yeah, it's just... For some reason, like, every time there's, like, a new doodle requested, I always feel intimidated first. It's like, okay, I gotta figure this out. How do I make this work? Is this something that every artist has?
Yes. At least I do it. At least I do when I try to make something.
I mean, I'm not an artist, but I can see that.
That's why, like, whenever I commission an artist to do something, I try not to be picky about it. Like, oh, that's pretty good. Like, even for a thumbnail, like, yeah, have this character do this and that. And they say, like, how's this so far? Well, that looks pretty good. You know, I try to be open.
Yeah.
If you also want to go for like a certain pose or eat, sometimes you do have to get just a teeny bit picky. Sometimes you
References.
do have to, you do have to point out flaws. Like if, say, the arm is too long, or if there's some coloring error that you notice, of course you should say something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do like the challenge of people pointing out things. Like the first person who ever did that was what was his name? Midi Maestro. I did a picture for him once a long time ago, and he pointed out some things, and it actually helped me to make the picture better. He ended up not using that picture, sadly, but I was still happy that he helped me to improve. Sometimes you just gotta take the feedback to as a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I were to give you some feedback, the hind leg that's lifted up in the air, that point up there is too sharp.
All right.
You might want to round that off a little bit.
All right, give me a second here. Let me just. Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
But I also see you do have a particular style, which I do kind of like. It's a very sketchbooky kind of style, and it looks good.
Well, that was kind of the point. It's just doodles of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, did you see what I put on what your character's holding?
It says cold one, which I love.
Cold one with the boys. You know, like up until I met you, I didn't even know that women could cross dress. Because
it's not common, but some women do cross dress.
Yeah,
unironically too. It doesn't have to be a gender euphoria thing. It could just be something they like.
Because, like, I legit thought that, women could just wear whatever they want without, having anybody batting an eyelash or anything like that.
Oh, you surprised? I mean, I don't know if I've told this story before. If I have, I'm sorry for repeating myself. But when I was younger, this actually is what kind of got me into cross-dressing. But when I was younger, I would see my brother, my only older brother, walking around with his shirt off, and I'm like, I like it when he does that. It looks cool. I want to do that. So I would mimic him. I mimicked him by walking around with my shirt off. I was told by my sister not to do that because boys could do that because it's appropriate for them, but it was not appropriate for little girls to replicate. Not that I understood, but I learned later on that that's kind of an introduction, I guess you could say, into cross-dressing. You start mimicking male behavior, apparently.
Huh.
Or something. I don't know. And I do admit there are some styles of shirts or even of pants that I just like better than some women's shirts. It's just one of those things. Like if I were to wear an actual if I were to actually bartend somewhere, I probably would wear a suit like that rather than just wearing a cocktail waitress's outfit because that's too frilly for my taste. Besides, I feel like the suit and bow tie would look a little bit more professional.
All right, so it's obviously not perfect, but
I don't give a shit. It looks cute.
Have I forgotten? Oh yeah. I'm not going to be able to get the cutie mark accurate, but
It's okay. You could technically leave it cutie markless. That thing is a hard thing to replicate anyway. You don't have to draw the cutie mark.
I could give it a shot.
Everyone can tell it's me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it curves like that, and there's what looks like a sword here.
It's a fleur-de-lis with 2 swords.
Yep. All right. Well, that was an attempt. All right. So, but yeah, it actually does kind of make sense to a degree because there's certain there's just certain things that women have to learn to accept, and there's some things that men have to learn to accept. Just breaking out of it just feels nice. Okay, I think I need to detail this can a little bit more because from a distance, it's not very legible. Let's move you down here. All right, and no.
Zico says you forgot my tail.
Oh shit!
And I just realized it too.
Fuck. Give me
You
a
forgot
second.
my tail. I'm tailless.
Okay, so apparently that's the one thing I notice whenever I'm like drawing characters. Okay, yeah, I think I noticed why I kept forgetting it. Because it's like kind of in an area where it's like kind of overlooked. Alright, well, time to fix that. Yeah, that's the can. Here we are.
If you need a better picture of her tail, I could give you one.
That's fine. There's a little bit of a curve there. I know that the legs are far apart compared to this one, but you work with what you got.
What you give is what you get. My daddy said that, and I'll never forget. And I commend it to you.
Yep. All right. There. Tail is there. And, yep.
I think it looks cute.
So, who would like a cold one tonight? I never realized this, like, I look at it now. God, I made your legs so, like, stick figure-y.
That's okay. I know that I'm a thin beam with thunder thighs, so I'm kind of used to that.
See, same hated wearing dresses as a kid. Do you think it's because you feel like you would accidentally trip over?
Accidentally trip over? No, I'm not sure if it was quite that because I wear dresses now, and I like certain styles of dresses, but sometimes if I want to be more relaxed, yeah, I will wear something that's more male. Like hell, my vampire costume that I got in my closet is a male vampire costume.
Hang on a second. Did I just get another donation? Because there's one above you, Misty.
Oh,
Yeah. No, Equestria guy, I just looked. All right. Who's the guy who donated? Let's spill it out to me. Why do you have this, Misty? Oh, BlurGryphon. All right, so BlurGryphon wants something. Darn Twitch
yeah,
delay.
I think there might be a bit of a Twitch delay.
That happens.
Don't you just love when technical things happen?
Oh, absolutely. They are the best.
I know. And they don't automatically inconvenience everybody when they do.
Alright, so I'm asked to draw the Master Sword. Alright. Do-do-do-do. Ah, there's a good reference. Okay, a bigger reference. Okay, we're gonna get it closer. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Come on. Come on, just a single picture. Jesus Christ. Okay.
You know, which Master Sword?
Technically, I look at all the Master Swords, they kind of look the same.
That is true. That is fair, but at the same time, you do want to try to distinguish between each one, don't you?
I mean, by that logic, what does it say about Link?
You know what? That's a fair point.
I mean, there have been a few little changes, but there's enough where you can still recognize Link as Link.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. So this is from BlurGryphon.
And at the same time, you also gotta remember Zelda technically looks the same all across the series, but it's different.
Like, there's hardly much of a difference. She wears the same type of dress.
And I think there's only one time one game where it's ever confirmed that they're, like, I guess, a couple? If you want to consider them at all like a couple? I mean, I know everybody ships them together.
Yeah, let's see. How about the Master Sword? Yeah, okay. Let's try this. So, let's first turn this. Let's turn it this way. No, come on. Oh my fucking god, I can't. Sometimes I can't trust the Wacom tablet when I'm trying to use it as a mouse. Alright. There we go. Let's face it downward. Alright, now, new layer. Little curve there. Another one of these. Alright. Let's aim downwards. A little more this way. Have you been watching more Scammer Payback?
Every once in a while I do. It's very cathartic. Sometimes I watch it whenever I'm in a bad mood. So that way it brings a smile on my face. Watching someone else get sweet justice and comeuppance is just mwah.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad that Dad showed me that. And I was briefly mentioning to Rusty, because like, oh yeah, Scammer Payback. And he mentions a few examples that drove some scammers nuts. Like the one I always love watching is when the scammer's getting so frustrated when he's talking to what he presumes to be a lady, like an old lady.
Yeah, I remember. You actually weren't the first one to show it to me. Sub-Zero was. But I remember this one episode that he and I watched, and the scammer got so fucking frustrated, especially after he figured out that he just got hacked and put in his place, that he I think the guy who said the guy who does all that said something along the lines of so how do you had said something, and the scammer's response was, I'm holding on to my dick. You want to suck it or something? I'm trying to remember all the details, and I can't.
It's still funny as shit.
Yeah, watching them just fall apart is just.
Oh my god, best. No! So why are you clicking on that? No, go this way. No. I'm just like, the frustration is real. The rage is real.
Frustration is beautiful, and I love it.
I know. Starting like making those like fucking insults. It's absolute gorgeous. It's just.
No.
Something I haven't done in a while. I've been meaning to do more of it, but I kept getting sidetracked. I made this one stream called The Den, where basically it's a chill stream, and we just watch whatever and just like have fun with it. I really will like. I've been meaning to do that more. Like, Equestria guy was wondering, hey, is there going to be another den? I'm like, I've been meaning to.
There was one time I was watching Scammer Payback, and the guy, for some dumb reason, decided it was smart to call the FBI on Pierogi.
So, Golden,
Yes, Raiza?
I have a very important question for you.
Oh, God, what?
If I buy you this said game, would you play it? It doesn't have to be on stream.
Sure. Yeah.
Xenoblade.
Oh. Wait, is it on Steam?
It's on the Switch.
Oh.
Everyone should experience Xenoblade.
Blade Chronicles?
I swear
Yeah.
to God, you and Vlad would run a fucking church of this shit.
I love Xenoblade. I will die on the hill. Like, here's the thing. My favorite series used to be Kingdom Hearts and Super Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Until I played Xenoblade. That game made me feel, it made me cry, made me happy. It's wonderful.
I've never
It is the most
played.
beautiful series ever. Like, it's so mind-blowing that something like it's on a system like Nintendo. It is such a underrated. That series gets so looked under the radar so hard. I don't know why, but it does.
You know, there's like a
You sound salty.
dude.
I'm a little
Like,
salty.
I mean, to be fair, there are things I got salty about. Like, mostly in regards to movies. Like, have you ever seen Kung Pao Into the Fist, Misty?
No.
Okay, like, yeah. The movie, it's like, obviously it's stupid, but that's what I love about it. Critics hated it. It has like an 11% on Rotten Tomatoes, and yet they praised Kung Fu Hustle for the same reasons. And that one has like an 89% or some shit, last time I remember. And like, none of the characters are likable. They're absolute garbage. Like, I think they just praise it because they had good fight scenes. Like, a good fight scene can only take you so far.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Michael Bay. All he has is a bunch of explosions, but not a whole lot of meat to his videos, or to his movies, I mean.
We're used to saying like videos whenever it comes to content.
Yeah.
There we go. I can just take that off. There we go. That song gets stuck in my head very quickly. I hope at some point next year to play Ocarina of Time. Because despite that, yeah, obviously the game is considered overrated, but I still enjoy playing it. Oh, is this not in there? Now it is. Yeah.
But
What?
I will say, if you did stream it, I will squeal like a little girl and play it the entire way.
You're probably gonna get frustrated. Of, no, you're supposed to do this.
Nope.
You're supposed to do that.
Nope, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Why?
Because you experience it your way.
Golden
I don't
will need
I don't
the
back.
equipment and cables to stream.
I do not. I do not backseat unless people ask me to.
Oh yeah,
He's
no,
totally
Juke.
going to backseat.
Yeah, Juke. I completely am. I am with you on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, a lot of people rely on it too much, assuming that, you know, whatever it is they say, they have the final say. Like, people just look at the numbers.
You know, here's a novel idea. How about we watch it for ourselves and form our own opinion?
The other thing
Is
what?
that's such a horrible idea?
There we go.
Like seriously, why can no one just watch it for themselves, form their own opinion instead of relying on one source?
I think I can sum up somewhat of a reason. So, back with something that. Okay, so this is the same thing that I get irritated about when there's like a bad movie made and it's so heavily marketed that people go to watch it. But like, it's like, you know, the movie's bad, but you're going to see it anyway, but they'll still go see it. And the supposed bad movies become successful because people go to see them. Which also was a bit of a conflict with listening to what critics say. There's a whole imbalance problem going on. Like, you'll wonder why bad movies become successful. It's because of the heavy marketing. But at the same time, when it comes to people saying something about critics, and what their say is, and they'll say like, well, they can't, like, you can't really agree with them unless you see it for yourself. But doing that involves paying for it and supporting them. It's just an endless cycle. I don't know if I'm making sense here.
I get it.
So
if we were to like only rely on one specific source and not like ask about it and not like go to different people, or get different perspectives, the only person anyone would turn to would probably be a nostalgia critic, and I can't tell you how bad of an idea using nostalgia critic as a reference point is.
Yeah, no, I've already grown way detached of Doug Walker, which it kind of hurts for me to acknowledge that because he was one of my big inspirations in reviewing movies. Oh shit! Somebody just threw in $20.
Nice.
Okay, who was it? I'm willing to bet you it was probably Juke, but I don't know. Who was it?
All right, which one of you has done it? Wait a minute.
I gotta get some more water.
Angel of Speed. Hey, Golden, your goal has been achieved. Raiza? Do you have something to say?
Doodle Blade?
Wait, you're different from Angel of Speed, I bet.
What?
Nothing, never mind. I'm confusing myself.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. Never mind, I'm sorry.
What was what was it? Now I'm curious.
For some reason thought that your OC's name was Angel of Speed or something, and that it was you who made the donation. But I'm thinking wrong.
Okay, so Juke just said he didn't donate. All right.
It was Angel of Speed.
Angel of Speed? Okay. Oh, it hasn't come up on Yeah, right now it's at 2,700. So, chat, you know what that means? Now it's on.
You're going to dress and drag and do the hula and turn on your camera so everyone can see.
I wish. No. No, instead of a hula, it'd probably be a harem outfit. No. What was it? I would do the Smash or Pass on Smash Brothers Ultimate. So yeah, there's going to be some more Smash and Pass on that one. I mean, I had to do like another Pokemon Smash or Pass because the new generation that's coming out, what was it? Just
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet, thank you. Oh, that's some good water. Sometimes a glass of water is just enough to like quench your thirst. Anyway, so Angel of Speed. All right.
A little glass of water, please.
I'm willing to bet you that maybe he's don't go full screen on that. Yes, Rosaria. Ultimate Smash Brothers is on the Switch, and it has every character, including some downloadable characters in the roster. Oh yeah, I just remember there's some people from there I would have to take out. Oh boy. Yeah, because, like, I would have to, like, briefly go over them. I would have to figure out some way to kind of, like, make a slideshow sort of effect to it. Because there was a way of how I did it with, I'm hearing some racket somewhere.
Sorry, that's me adjusting in my seat.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking too out loud over a lot of shit. Okay, so, was it Angela Speed?
Yes.
Your goal has been achieved. Okay, how do you know that it's him?
Because he said it in the chat.
He said your goal has been reached. Well, either or. Now that you donated, let's see. I have to go to bed. We'll have a good night, Golden, and have a good rest of the stream. All right, Juke, you have a good night. All right, so Juke, what do you want me to doodle? Oh, it says it right there. God, my eyes are just all over the fucking place. Yeah, so Angel of Speed. Just tell me what you want, man. Some people. I literally said it was me, Squidward, and something random. Okay, maybe download images of each Smash Fighter into a folder, label them from 1 to 82, open up the first image in the window and photo app. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That is actually fair. I will give you that.
What?
Just reading what Equestria guy suggested. Squidward and something random. Okay,
Squidward in something random. That's vague.
okay.
Like literally, with that kind of logic, you may as well draw Squidward doing the nose flute thing that SpongeBob does at the end of the intro of every episode.
All right.
Maybe we are brothers.
Say what now?
Because Raiza and Angel of Speed's OCs look very identical with each other. Well, I'm looking up images of Squidward for visual references.
Maybe Squidward playing his clarinet.
Ew, one dummy thick Squidward.
Oh my
Hmm.
god. Okay, so there's one of a few reference. Oh my god, dude. Raiza, you would have a fucking minefield if you looked this shit up.
Am I looking up?
So there's one where his thighs got really thick because he indulged on too many Krabby Patties. There's one where Squidward is bending and showing his ass full, like, ass forward.
Oh, these are fucking great.
And there's one where he's taking a selfie with his ass in the mirror.
Oh, these are so funny.
Because
Your wife will may be dummy thick, but is she Squidward addicted to Krabby Patties dummy thick?
Didn't have a whole lot in mind. Okay, that's fair. They don't Sandy cheeks for nothing. They don't call cheeks for nothing. Alright, this one will work. Okay, I'm guessing... All right.
Tired, Golden?
I'm
Me
kind of
too.
getting there. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this as well. The music in Sonic Frontiers should not be this fucking good. It's actually insane.
I still have yet to check the game out.
Is he twerking?
Yes.
That's such a good picture.
Oh my god. Why, Squidward? Why do you put yourself so low on the totem pole that way?
David 80s, I have not played the Xenogears games, only because I know the games did not age well at all, and they don't really contain to the story to the Xenoblade itself. So I kind of just like went past them. Like there's some context behind it, but like not enough for me to go play them.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Nope. Nope.
So I haven't played Frontiers yet, Dice. I know I'm watching people play it though, and it looks good. It's visually pretty. The music's fucking bangers.
Well, so much for keeping it clean. I joined the call. What made you think that things were gonna stay clean?
And I will also say, people worried about nothing.
You're gonna keep tooting your horn on that, aren't you?
Toot toot.
Yeah. Toot toot like Thomas. Doot 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 doot.
I will toot that horn for a while because I like being right. I don't get it often. I like it.
I still remember that one episode of game. Well, not episode, but it was one of those animated Game Grumps shorts, and it's based on a moment where Aaron did something really stupid and just like utterly humiliated himself in front of Dan. It's when they were playing Breath of the Wild, and Danny was like, like going for like trying to guess a pun based off of boss he's fighting. Like, so it's going to be like I like EYE couldn't fight him or something. So, EYE? That's you. Are you serious, Aaron? Yes. EWE is you, Aaron. EY. Oh, my bad. And just like fucking Dan just
serious,
rubs
Aaron?
it in his face. It's like, whatever, man. I misheard you and I misthought. You did not mishear me. You repeated what I said. No, you misspelled a word. A 3-letter word. You want to try spelling the? Yeah, what's this word? Tee.
No.
So is November the last stream month for you?
For gaming stream. Afterwards, I gotta get a lot of videos done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need a best of Golden Fox plays before the year gets out.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one coming out like what you said, like the YouTube says 11th or whatever.
Oh, yeah, on the 11th. Yeah, no, I'm finishing up the last two that I was supposed to finish from last year. I've already made, like, a couple, like, it's already on YouTube. So I'm already, like, ahead of the curve there. For the most part, like, it's going to be a while for me to, like, trying to... Okay, let's do this. There we go. It's going to be a while before I can, like, finish clipping apart all the moments of the Minish Cap. Because there was a lot of funny shit in there.
Yeah, that was a long game.
It's a Zelda game. What you expect?
I haven't played a Zelda game in a hot. My last Zelda
did you
game was
finish
Breath
it?
of the Wild.
Yeah, I finally finished the Minish Cap.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there for that.
It's fine. There's still some funny I still laugh. Like, I still get some chuckles at, like, the first few moments. Like, when I first started the game. Because, like, Steel Rail had some really good remarks on the commentary.
Oh yeah.
I think this is my own personal bias showing, but I think I'm most looking forward to the best of Golden Fox plays that feature editor. Because he said he always wanted to be part of your streams, and finally he got to be in one, and that makes me happy that he was able to do that.
The one I remember, or at least, oh shit. I think I need to Yeah, because this was like midway down. Alright, I think I may have to just redo the, let me just erase this part. Anyways, the one I remember the most is from, what's it called? Aero Fighter's Assault. And just like, you're having your laughing fit in the background.
Yes.
And not to mention your entrance was pretty funny. You're just like, unleash the Kraken! Like, what the fuck?
I'm just being silly. Because I like being silly. What's wrong with being silly?
The final boss in Minish Cap was hard. You have to grind hard to have the chance to beat it. It's not even grinding it. You just have to... You have to be ridiculously patient with him when fighting Vadi. Like, he's such a cheap ass.
Yeah. I still think the first boss was more annoying than Vadi.
The first boss? You mean that squiggly thing?
No, the fucking fire one.
Oh, that's the second one. No, he was a bitch. He was a big cheap ass than anything else. Like, he kept distracting me by spitting fire everywhere, and I had to like put it out because if you're on fire and you're running around out of control, it's like fuck, dude.
It's like I liked all the bosses fights Bud Baddies because like I could be wrong because as I was watching you like get the clones and shit. I'm just sitting there thinking, does he need the clones? Because it just, to me, it seemed like you could just go up there and just whack them one by one, but I could be wrong about that.
The thing I remember most about that fiery boss battle is Riley was getting frustrated. He's going, Kane. Like, oh shit, because I got so distracted by so many flames that I'm trying to put out. I will say that the boss afterwards, when I was in the what's it called, the Fortress of Winds.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Yeah, like having to get there was a bitch, and I hated that swamp place. It was just so irritating. And like the colors were ugly and everything. It's like, what the fuck is this? All right, so this is the point where I had to draw. Hang on, let me see if I can try to curve this a little bit more. This is starting to look like a fisheye lens. Let me see if I can try to finish. Let me just readjust this. There we go. That's actually starting to look a little better. Alright, so... Photo of Squidward, Mrs. Krabs. I still have yet to, like... Because I'm still thinking of, like, what I think were the best Let's Plays of this year. I'm kind of on the fence of whether or not I would add, the Minish Cap on there. There's like there were actually a pretty handful of Let's Plays that I like looking back at. Like I also liked what's it called? Ace Combat 7, just at the sheer fact that I was just glad to play it. And the game was fun to just like stream around. But it has to be like based off how funny the performance was or just the commentary. Because those are the kind of things that I had to look for.
Yeah, I remember I was pretty useless in the Ace Combat stream because I had no idea what I was looking at. I'm like, yeah, a plane.
Oh no, that's fine.
That's
just the commentary that had some of their moments. I still get a chuckle from when I'm trying to land the plane into a carrier, which realistically, if a plane is trying to land inside the carrier, they have to have catch cables because there's so much velocity that even if you were to try to slow down, there's a good chance you won't be able to properly land and just slow down because there's so much velocity going on. The catch cables are there to try to hold it in place. You know?
I still feel bad at the fact that they accidentally made you start yelling at us when I was trying to help you with Sonic Adventure 2.
I will say this much. That wasn't right of me. And even when I was clipping apart just moments to make episodes, I made sure that I skipped over that because I did not want people to see that again.
Yeah, I was really curious what you were going to do that part, and then once I saw it, I was like, that's probably the best for it.
Yeah, no, that was for the best because I don't like showing that negative attitude. I've tried to keep myself restrained afterwards, and even afterwards, playing Sonic Adventure 2 was such a nightmare. It had some good commentary. I'll give it that, but oh my god, dude.
I do think at some point you should go back to it. Not not now, obviously, but at some point. Maybe if someone ever streams it and you want to watch it, you can watch what they're doing on that part and be like, huh, that makes more sense. Because you might be a visual learner, which that's fine.
It's more of the lines of how was I supposed to figure that out? Sort of vibe to it. Because there have been times I'm trying to experience a certain game and apparently, I'm not playing it the right way. When I look up a tutorial or I look up a video walkthrough or something. Okay, I'm bullshitting his head a little too much. Let's try to smoothen that out.
All right, Magical Star, we're gonna
retract
that a little bit.
I'm not of the opinion that there's a right way to play. There's a right way to address though, and if you're making someone feel like they're stupid, even though you're trying to teach them how to play, then that's not the correct way to address them.
Well, it's also the matter of how people take things in. So it's
honestly.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you first.
It's more of both sides of understanding. Because it's a matter of how you learn to take things in. Because I started to realize that looking back at how certain feel. Because I had so if you remember, so comparatively, it wasn't this serious. But I was starting to get a bit of a frustration with Mario RPG when I first started playing it, and Solar was guiding me through it, and then I was starting to lose my shit over something that, I feel like I'm not playing it right, because I was getting criticized for it. It's how was I supposed to know that? This is why I don't like to play these type of games. And I stated that I was starting to feel humiliated. And Solar just said, dude, don't get so heated. It's just a game. I was able to get past that. And it turned out to be a really fun stream.
Yeah. If at some point in the future I get a better computer or I'm actually able to start streaming properly myself, if you want, I could stream Sonic Adventure 2 for you and show you how I play it. I gotta get used to the controls because the last time I played it, it was on the GameCube, and playing it with the Xbox controller is going to be a bit of a learning curve for me. But
how much is it on Steam right now?
Oh, I already own the game.
Well, I was just curious how much it was on Steam.
It is on Steam. I think it's on sale right now.
Yeah, it's not on sale, but it's $10, which
that's chump change compared to other Steam games you try to purchase.
Yeah.
Now, I've had like another example. Like I didn't necessarily yell, but I did rage quit because I did feel embarrassed. Um, when I was trying to play Majora's Mask, and I was stumbled upon this little green guy, and because the map was so clouded, I was like, I'm trying to find the first dungeon, and apparently there was like, oh, so I buy these chunks of maps, and then I'm told by Ellie, Brett, you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, how was I supposed to know? And the next thing I know, I'm dead. Another one, I'm trying to figure out, like I'm first starting to play the game and I'm supposed to retract the ocarina to reverse time. And apparently I accidentally stumbled upon some scarecrow who wasted a day because I'm trying to just like get past this like stupid dialogue. Like I don't fucking care. Yeah, no, like he wasted a day. And then I'm told, oh yeah, if you play the Song of Time backwards, you slow down time. Oh sure, thanks for telling me. The game didn't tell me that. The scarecrow tells you. The jerkwad who was supposed to take a day away from me? Like I was supposed to talk to him afterwards because I didn't want to talk to him again.
I think so. I'm a firm believer of a player should experience the game for themselves, regardless of what happens. So I think when someone says, "Hey, you're not supposed to do that," I think that can be translated to either "That's not how that works," or "Hey, this is the way it's supposed to be done." Of like not by player, but how the game is designed. It's hard to tell realistically what like is what.
Trust me, it took me forever to actually figure out how to even play Sonic Adventure 2. Eventually, though, I did manage to. And it became one of my favorite games really quickly, especially with Shadow. Cough, cough. Best head job. Cough, cough.
Yes, I'm very well aware.
First ever video game crush. First ever video game crush, and I don't regret it.
I think
Also,
best...
yes, I believe I did say that was a donation goal. I think that was going to be at like 2,900. One of them,
Are you talking about the Dakimakura?
No. I think they were talking about me streaming Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, okay. I'm still... What the fuck? Apparently, Siri was talking to the background. Not Siri, Alexa. Yeah.
Yeah, my Google does that sometimes.
Like, I don't even know what the fuck...
I hate when that happens.
I don't know what the hell it was talking about. Something about space and time, like...
That's pretty funny, actually.
I just disabled Bixby on my Samsung.
Alright, so...
Because I just didn't want to have to deal with it.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just large that a little bit more.
Yeah, his ass, I agree.
That bodacious ass.
I was making a joke, but I thought that was funny.
Alright, so...
I think... So, like...
You could make the argument with Misty's placement right there. She's about to put the cold one on his rope as he's twerking to see if it will stay. I can't unsee that now.
It's pretty funny. So what is on your list of games to stream next year?
Interestingly enough, like I gotta like check off all those milestones that people have that I've listed that people have actually donated for. but I also want to kind of like revisit some games I've been meaning to do better than before, and try to do it better than before. For instance, I streamed Earthworm Jim on the SNES, and I feel like I could have done a better job with it. Preferably, I should have done what's it called? I should have done the Sega Genesis version of Earthworm Jim. It's an arguably better version of Earthworm Jim to play through. Like, I think they made it for the SNES to make it more marketable for people to experience the game. But there's there's one extra stage that was missing in the Super NES version because of the it was because of the space in the there wasn't enough room for it in the SNES version, supposedly. So I kind of want to redo that, and I'm just thinking about putting together a highlight reel of revisiting the old games and actually doing better on them, called Let's Try Again. Stick Fight. Yes, Stick Fight is one of them. Mario Luigi Super Soccer.
I know you have Banjo-Kazooie on there.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie's listed on there. I've lost count. I got to remember what each of them are.
I know we went through a fuck ton of those.
Yeah, something that would also be fun to do. Challenging to certain game challenges. So, for instance, what is it? Like Mega Man X, they have something called X-Buster Only Challenge, where throughout the entire game, you'll only use your X-Buster. You don't use any other additional weapons.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
That sounds like fun. Because I've been playing Mega Man X so many times in the old-fashioned way. Cards. Mario teaches typing. That would actually be fun to do. There was I think it was Fun with Numbers or something. Yeah, there was Mario game. No, Mario's Time Machine. Because I remember I was doing Mario Was Missing. And oh dear God, it was awful. But it made such a hilarious stream.
Yeah, I remember the commentary was
I
really
remember
funny
your best of GoldenFox plays where
Bliss
you
and I
started you and Bliss were just going at it like a couple of 10-year-olds.
He started.
Touch
I
the
did
diamond.
not.
Did you?
You know what? Touch the diamond. No. Touch. I'm not touching you. I pressed you away with my front hook. Now you can't reach me. But I can, motherfucker. Teleports onto your head. Bum, 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 bum.
When did it fall off? Boy!
Misty memorized all of that.
Well,
you know what, Jesse? I'm going to just pick you up and put you over here. The adults are talking. I am an adult!
I'm gonna fly for you. Play noises. Oh no, I fall and I can't get up. Anyways, back to the challenges. There's X-Buster Only Challenge for Mega Man X. Another one that if I can set it up right, I'd be down for it with Solar. And I hope the Discord includes this feature, because I saw that Discord has a feature with OBS or streaming services that you can actually broadcast other people's share screens or something like that. We would do a race through or a speed run race of Super Metroid.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I played Super Metroid so many times, I love it to death. But damn, imagine doing a fucking race. That would be nuts. Because there are times I've seen some Let's Players, there's the speed players. There's a particular channel that that archives a lot of these streams. It's for charity events. Games Done Quick. There was 5 players racing through each portion of Super Metroid. Although that one they were 100% in it. I don't know all the items, and preferably I just like playing the game as is instead of murdering it, you know?
Murder.
But yeah, some people went through different directions. It's oh shit. This is it's so scatterbrained. It's entertaining. I don't know why I do that all the time. But yeah, I thought that would be fun to do. I did mention that to Solar, and he said he'd be down for it. So yeah, there's a couple of challenges ideas. God, all those Marios. Okay, honestly, I think that the Mario 64 speedrunners, the first time I saw it, and it just seems like like they just cheated through the game. Like they didn't do it legitimately. Like they did that trick where they did the what is it called, the run jump, and they like glitched the way to go up the stairs and go through doors and everything. It's like that's a cop out.
I mean, that's how speedrunning is. Like realistically, you find exploits and you use it to your advantage.
Now, like I like to see speedruns actually use them with just pure skill with them, because I've seen somebody use like pure skill to beat Super Mario Brothers 3 in 10 minutes. And, like, yeah, they did use the warp zone, but they didn't glitch their way through.
See, personally, I think it's more skillful to use the glitches and stuff, because, like, a lot of them you have to know precisely where to execute it and how to execute it.
I will say this, people who actually have been capable of doing speedruns of those, like, brutally hard Mario hack games, like Kaizo Mario and such, I have to commend them for the effort that they have to do. Because they're, like, even, like, I've seen some of them take on them, and a few times, yeah, they died. And people saw them, they're like, oh no!
But I couldn't do a Kaiser run, no fucking shot.
Oh yeah, no, I've tried Kaizo Mario, and I lost my fucking mind.
That shit looks way too difficult.
Like, as soon as you start the game, a bunch of bullet bill cannons are right in front of you. Poof! You're dead. It's like, oh, Jesus. Like, that shows they're not fucking around.
A question?
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever played Sonic Heroes?
No.
I would not wish that on anyone. Hot take opinion, Sonic 06 is better.
Oh, wow!
Wow, that's saying a lot. I actually really liked Sonic Heroes, and I thought it might be good for him to stream. But if that's the hot take, then forget me. I'm just gonna sit over here and shut my meow.
No, you can do whatever you want. I just personally think I've replayed Sonic Heroes, like I want to say about a year ago. From beginning to end, I feel like that game did not age well in the slightest.
And so I've heard.
The dialogue is not good at all.
When is there any good dialogue in a Sonic game?
Sonic Frontiers has some pretty bombing dialogue. I'm gonna be real for a minute.
Making Sonic Frontiers an exception.
Sonic Generations. Well, no, never mind. I don't remember much Sonic Generations, so I can't use that example. Sonic Adventure 2 had okay dialogue. Sonic Adventure had funny dialogue.
The broken jaws. I still can't.
They're so
should
funny.
Try again with Cat Mario. As much as I would like to try again with Cat Mario, unfortunately Flash has been discontinued, and I don't know any way to like I don't know how to try to like stream that game. The impossible quiz. We need more voice acting in Mario games like they did in Mario Sunshine cutscenes.
I don't know. Like I think I'm okay with like not a lot of voice acting in Mario because like my thing about it is not a like it's more art that or I guess it's more of art that way. I think it's more expressive too. Because like at the end, like realistically, if they don't sound like what people want them to sound like, they're gonna bitch about it, and that's why I'd rather just avoid that.
Holy shit. Okay, I gotta really shrink that down. Wait, why is there a couple of scribbles on top of that?
It's interesting.
Remember when you were trying to make it turn from white to black? I think that's what that's from.
Oh.
Hang on. There's only one way to find out. Oh, fuck!
Wrong layer.
Oh shit. That's not good.
I'm confused.
Okay, these squiggly lines are a part of... Hang on, let me try this. No.
Interesting.
Okay, let's see if I raise up the tolerance level. Oh, this is gonna... Oh, Jesus, no. Nope. All right. All right. Nope. Nope. Try not to get Misty highlighted. Nope.
Magical Star Flash. I know you have a rule against that if it's been a best of, you won't play it again. But I think you should play Mario World again by 2023. It would be almost 6 years since you played it, and people really can't watch it as if it's yours. ... Yeah. I don't know the context, so
It has somebody who was a criminal.
asshat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to like prevent talking about that. Like, if we're gonna go by that, then some people say, "Well, replay this and replay that," and it's just gonna build up way too much. Like, it's just I don't try to go back on things.
See, like I do agree. There's no reason to replay games because at that point it takes up time for other games.
It's not so much as replaying games. Like, some people have been arguing about suggesting that I would erase those other ones and just like, okay, like certain reviews that I collaborated with him on, saying that I should re-review them again, which is it's too exhausting.
It's a weird subject. Like you can say like a lot of people didn't take off their content featuring yeah, but it's like why did you take
Can
it down?
we not get
Yeah.
into this right now, please?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think everyone can agree with me that we probably should rather just forget about him.
Yeah. All right. I just have to do it the old-fashioned way. I mean, most of this is just over the tuxedo, which can just be colored over again. Lines are already a mess, so I might as well just... Yeah. Zoom out. Jesus Christ. God, it's all messed up.
So what happened exactly? I guess I don't understand.
There were a couple of white strokes, and they blurred with the
White background.
they blended the white background, but they were also on the same layer that all of this was on. And after erasing that, apparently the picture got all screwy.
Well, one way, if I'm ever doing a doodle, in order to prevent something like that from happening, what I do is I make a background that's a different color than the white or black that I might be using as a as a outline reference. So that way, in case something like that were to happen, all I gotta do is hit undo, and I don't have to worry about that later. But you know,
there we go.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yep. It doesn't look like it messed with anything else. So, I guess I could just like recolor the tuxedo. So, oh, damn it. I might consider that next time. Also, this turquoise color seems kind of appealing.
Well, too.
I'm sorry?
I said, well, that too.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's better. Hopefully this isn't an issue with anything else. Alright, I don't see any other,
Hiccups?
Yeah, I don't see any other, white streaks, so let's go ahead and just remove everything in this one. Just go ahead and... Come on. There we go. There we go. Kind of even it out a little. No. Zoom in. Bonk. Oh. Ah, here it is. Oh, Misty's blending a little too much. Shit. I guess I had to, like...
There
That's
you
kind of
go.
the lighting.
Yeah, okay, so let's... I mean, I'm making this twerking thing the center of attention because it looks funny and it would probably draw more viewers into that. Alright, let's go ahead and move you over here. And... Alright, well, I guess I can't do it from this side, so I just have to do this. Oh, shit. There we go. Sword, sword. Ow! Jesus!
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and save the work. Well, let's export it.
I like how it looks like she's putting the cold one on the tip of your tail.
On the tip of your tail?
Of your icon on the right.
On your icon. Look at it.
Oh, you mean the sword next to Squidward?
No. Look at Misty. Look at her placement. Look at where the cold one is. It looks like she's putting it on the top of your tail.
Oh, the logo?
Yeah, on top of your logo.
Oh. Let me see if I can... Alright, you know what? Let's do this. No, he's gonna blend too much over there. Shit. Alright, Master Sword. Alright. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Alright. So I do apologize for the pockets of silence near the end of this stream.
That's not a big deal.
It's getting late anyway.
No, it is
Probably-
getting late. I'm wrapping it all up. And thank you guys, whoever donated. You know, every bit counts. And you know, I hope to do more of these again in the future. You know, if you guys still enjoy watching these happen. And I just hope that... I'm trying to find the right words here. I gotta find a better way to try to, like, carry the weight in a stream by myself. But thank you guys for sticking around, and I'll see you guys hopefully later this week to do some more gaming streams and LOE and stuff like that. But until then, you guys have a good night, and I also hope you guys had a good Halloween, because that happened a few days ago. Anyways, have a good night.